everyone. Hira here. Good evening. It's 11:30 p.m. Friday night. I am so tired, so just bear with me. I might be a little slow here, but I kind of want to cover this before the weekend, and because there's just a ton of questions on this topic on OPT and the EAD card and all of that. And of course, you know, it's time critical. That's kind of why I want to just get it done. And we keep getting questions every day. I'm just gonna go over some of the basics, but feel free to just book a session with us, and you know, we can kind of look at each case individually. Let's just go through the basics, right? So that all of you guys are on top of this. So this is directly addressed to international students, right? Those of who graduated recently, class of 2018, congratulations. And it applies to if you're undergraduate or if you are a master's program, okay? It applies to anyone who basically was on an F1 visa, and therefore you have the option available to you to have, as per its name, optional practical training, which goes with your F1 visa, right? So when you get your F1 to study in the United States, that gives you the time to be in the US for the entire time of your degree. So whether that's 4 years, 3 years, which would be unusual, and 2 years, or of course sometimes you have 1 year master's, right? And what you get at the end of that is what's called optional practical training. The idea is that you get to work in an area that's related to your degree, so that you get practical experience in the field related to your degree, right? So that was the thinking behind it. That's kind of the spirit of it. Now, it doesn't, what's related to your degree can be interpreted quite broadly, okay? So, you know, it's not as broad as, say, for example, if you just graduated with an MBA, does it qualify if you're working at Starbucks as a barista, or, you know, doing something like that? That's something, you know, again, we'd have to take that offline. We'd have to speak to, we have a couple of immigration experts that are retained by Corelli, so we can, you know, kind of look into those questions. But typically no, because that's not really related to your professional degree, right? Nothing to do with working at Starbucks. I'm just saying, I'm just trying to compare what's related. I mean, it could well be that you did a degree in operations optimization for food and beverage companies, and specifically coffee, and so, you know, in terms of the production line and preparing coffee and the whole barista thing, and you have to get experience doing it. Like, yeah, I mean, there's a very good argument to be made as to why you would need that practical experience for a few months doing that, right? So, but again, just be aware that you kind of have to at least make some attempt at explaining how the job you are going to be doing is related to what degree you had.